Hello everyone, my name is Xiaohang Yu. Today, I'd like to give you a presentation about Netflix. Imagine that at a quarter to 8 a.m., a tiny number on the screen changes, and that tiny change makes an entire company move. No meeting invite, just moment, instant, precise, and almost instinctive. That's the moment Lucas realized Netflix runs like a living organism. Lucas arrived early as usual. The office was quiet. The 4K dashboard glowed in dark light just like a giant heartbeat monitor. Thousands of numbers pulsed in green and yellow. He could almost hear them breathing. And then it happened. A metric, payment retry success rate, dipped from 99.7% to 99.1%. I'm barely thinking, a blink. But Netflix has a system. A kind of automated system that catches these changes instantly. This is what we call diagnostic control. Before Lucas had time to blink, alerts shot across Slack channels. Reliability, payment, playback, and fraud. It was like watching a building wake up all at once. Then something beautiful happened. Every team member entered the same workflow without speaking. Someone opened the incident channel, someone checked the third-party API, someone prepared a rollback script. No leader told them what to do. No one waited for a meeting. They were all running a playbook they already know by heart, because Netflix built certain part of its operation to behave with machine-like consistency. This is what we call magnetic control. By 12 past 8 a.m., the issue was located. By 20 past 8 a.m., it was fixed. The metrics returned to 99.7%. And millions of streams stayed uninterrupted. Netflix didn't react fast. It reacted together. Now I have a question for you. If one teeny mistake appears in your company's core system, how long would it take before people ever noticed? At Netflix, this system noticed first, not people. 3 days before Netflix's biggest global live event, the building was buzzing, and leadership practiced on-stage script. Everyone was ready, except Henry. Henry wasn't in the spotlight. He was in a silent corner, testing old Android phone on a weak network signal. And at 14 past 2 a.m., one of his devices froze during catching. Just a single device. Just one scenario. But Henry knows the boundary. Netflix has one rule that doesn't bend. We don't launch if we know something might break trust. This is important boundary control. Imagine that silence in a building that have been buzzing for months. To Netflix, trust mattered more than timing. Engineers from 4th lines jumped in. And 48 hours later, Netflix launched globally, stable and zero incidents. And Henry walked back to his desk the next morning and found a note tapped to his computer. Thank you for protecting everyone. Not thank you for caution, not thank you for flagging the bug. Just thank you for protecting all of us. And here comes another question. If delaying a worldwide launch protected user trust, would people in your country cheer for you or criticize you? At Netflix, they cheer, because protecting trust always comes first. In 2013, a content worker named Naomi discovered an opportunity for a small European drama series. The window to secure global rights was less than 48 hours. Normally, this would require at least 5 approvals: legal, finance, regional head, CEO, and procedure. At most companies, the deal would die before the mission never began. But Naomi didn't ask for anyone. She booked a flight to Amsterdam using Netflix corporate card. No approval, no signature, no budget code, just a short note in her calendar. Going to fix something important. The license meeting lasted for 37 minutes. The drama series, which cost Netflix less than 1% of its annual content budget, has become one of the top watched foreign titles that year. When finance later reviewed her expense, they found that Naomi was actually spending 18% less trip than employees under the old policy. And she wasn't the only one. And guess why? Because when people are fully trusted, they behave more responsibility than any rule book could force them to. Naomi later said something that perfectly captured the philosophy. Freedom made me more careful, not less. Freedom doesn't create disorder, it creates ownership. This is no rules. Replace rules with judgment, replace control with trust, and let responsibility grow in empty space where rules used to live. And let's look at this video.
I'm Reed Hastings, CEO of Netflix, and here are 5 lessons I've learned over the last 20 years of Netflix. The first lesson is no rules. We don't have a vacation policy. You take whatever you want. We don't have an expense policy. You spend as you think appropriate. We have only one 5-word principle, which is to act in Netflix's best interest. And with that, we find that employees do amazing.
These are not 3 separate moments. They are one system. A dashboard that detects danger before engineers wake up. A boundary rules that stop launches when everyone's trust is at risk. A debate room where ideas fight until the truth surfaces. Netflix doesn't rely on guesswork. It relies on a set of control that sits beneath the surface. Quiet, invisible, but incredibly powerful. They don't make Netflix slower. They made Netflix safer so it can be faster. Reinforce the control, protect the trust and stability. Because when the core is unshakable, innovation becomes fearless. And in the end, if the next small signal could prevent a global failure, will we hear it?